Ron Paul is the only Republican contender to post notable fundraising gains last quarter, managed to pull in $5 million, mostly online, a lot of it from our troops, and it puts him on par with John McCain, a congressman and doctor, now joins us live from Dulles Airport in Virginia. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. So why do you think you are the only Republican to call for an end to this war, to break with the president?
Well, I think it's a message people want to hear, and I've been talking this way for a long time, and we finally got some attention, and the people are rallying behind this, and they're willing to put their money where their mouth is, and the campaign keeps growing, so we're very pleased with what's happening. You
don't do any hand-wringing when it comes to how we leave Iraq and what it means for the future of our relations in the Middle East?
I'm real sorry I didn't get that last sentence.
Well, you know, so much concern about how we pull out and the Iraq we leave.
Yeah, I don't think it's complicated. I mean, we just went in, and we went in erroneously. We went in without the proper authority. We went in under a false pretense, and all the conditions that were claimed didn't exist, and it's going badly. So I think we should just leave, because staying there makes things worse. It endangers us. It increases the danger of terrorism. There used to be 600 al-Qaeda before we went in there. Now there are probably 6,000. We don't know. So everything we're doing is backfiring on us. There's too many unintended consequences. So the very simple thing is that we ought to come home and mind our own business and save a lot of money and take care of our problems here at home.
You are an old school libertarian. You want to do away with Social Security, the Department of Education, the Drug Enforcement, and abolish the IRS. How do you pay the bills then?
Well, you just spend a lot less money. You know, how did we pay our bills before 1913? We didn't have a warfare state. We didn't have an empire to take care of, and we didn't have a welfare state that was sort of undermining our prosperity. So I would say, why don't we look to our history and look to our traditions, look to see how markets work and look to see how freedom works, pay attention to the Constitution. We really don't need an income tax. I mean, if you didn't have an income tax, you'd have the same amount of income as you had about 7 years ago. So it's not like it's the end of the world, but you have to cut back spending. The easiest place to cut back politically is overseas. We're spending nearly $1 trillion overseas maintaining an empire which does nothing more than get us into trouble and undermines our national defense.
Well, you can see why you are a big hit on Facebook. You're right below Paris Hilton, right above Mario Lopez on blog searches. But how do you take this to the next level? How do you compete with the big money guys?
Well, we keep staying on the trajectory. I mean, we doubled the amount of money we raised last time. We had about 40,000 new donors. The average donation is $40. So we keep doing this, and we run a frugal campaign. The other campaigns are wasting their money. We have less personnel, and we have more money in the bank than we raised in the last quarter. We have $5.3 million. And if we keep doubling this, we're going to have plenty of money to advertise in the primary. So I would say keep doing what we're doing. The more people that hear this message, the more they rally around us. And it's such a great message. It's a message of freedom and what America's all about prosperity and hope.
Thank you, Congressman. We appreciate your time. We'll let you catch your plane.
Thank you.
Ron Paul.
Thank you.
Kate?
Bill, this morning, a landmark decision. A jury awarded a young woman a multi-million